Hello Testificates to a whole new mod review. Today we will be reviewing the Clay Soldiers mod. Now I had a whole civilization built up in my silo, but sadly the air got into it and now it's destroyed. So I'm just going to show you little civilizations over here that I've built, little smaller civilizations. Use fly mod to get up here. Oh, fly mod, thank you. So these are some pumpkin clay soldiers. What this mod basically does is it adds tiny little people you can put into your game. See, we're going to search clay. See, and this is called the clay disruptor. If you use this, it destroys all nearby alive clay things, even destroys clay, blocks. It also has horses and Pegasus, and you can dye them, and different colors will fight against each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. And these are melon soldiers. You make these using melon seeds for some people. And apparently, whenever I press control, okay, that's how I zoom in. Well, there you go. We learn something new every day. So, Optifine, thank you. So it also adds these things called clay cookies. Clay cookies are like it's kind of like their wheat. And if you drop these on the ground, they will eat them. And they will swarm them if you give them to them. So, I'm not going to go into all of it, but there are different items you can give them to give them different effects. I.e., if you give one a gold nugget, it will become a king, and they will swarm around him. You can see the little king swarming around there on his little turtle. If you right-click on one, it's hard to catch one. Come here. You will go into their perspective, and you can see me standing right there, Skyzer. And they're just walking around having a good time, right? Press Shift to exit this mode. After that, you can go over here, and so what we're going to do is we're going to make them have a little war. We're going to put down some purple soldiers. Sorry, I typed that wrong. And we're just going to select this, and you can only hold 16 stacks. The interesting thing is if you set a 16 stack down, it'll set down 16 soldiers. So there you go. Perfect war. And then they're going to start fighting. If you give them blaze rods, they will use them as swords for fire, and if one dies by fire, then you get this burnt doll, and if you mix a gas tier with it, then you get back the soldier. See? Kind of a waste of resources if you give them blaze rods, but I usually do this in creative because it's just more of a creative type mod, you know. The interesting thing is that their armor is leather. You just give them one piece of leather, and they will make armor. Just like that. You just plop it on down, and someone ought to come by and pick it up. See? Yeah, comes over and picks it up. If you give them an egg, they will become invisible. If you, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. Paper is capes, a book is unlimited capes for everybody, glasses is goggles, and there's all types of things you can do with this mod. Also, there are Easter eggs to this. If, like, you give a light blue, or just a lapis blue, clay person a squid egg, obviously you have to get that from some kind of inventory editing or just go into creative mode, they will become a Steve. Also, there's a way to make one into a Herobrine, there's one to make one into Yogscast, there's one to make one into Ant Venom and Captain Sparkles. You have to download the custom map, the Clay Museum. It teaches you about all these tricks. You can also make an obsidian horse by putting a horse in lava. Every time I try to do it, it kills him. But, that's whatever. Also, the very interesting thing about this is that it requires Forge, obviously, but it's very easy to install, and it adds so much content to the game, but it's not very many files. If you go into a moon base or something, they are all one-hit kills. But if you give one a diamond, they will become a super soldier. So we're just gonna type in dia, get out a diamond, and we're going to replace that with my normal cookies right here. Yeah. Okay. Now, see, there's a little melon guy over here. If you give him a diamond over here, then we're just going to throw this down. He will jump up to go get it, and move back a little bit, and then he will grow a blue crown and a blue cape, and now he's a super soldier. And, it's pretty cool. They do more damage, and it's almost impossible to kill them. If you give one an ender pearl, they will become a type of zombie and become corrupted, and then they will start spreading the infection. If you give a super soldier an ender pearl, it's one of the worst things you can do, because that's very dangerous. So we're just going to throw that down, and now he's going to go try to infect all the others. Obviously don't want that to happen, So we're just gonna, lightsaber him. If you care about the lightsaber, go check out that mod review. But see, now he's starting to hurt me, and that's not a good thing. See, they're almost impossible to kill. See, a lightsaber does as much as about a diamond sword, so. And it never wears down. That's good, I'm not trying to do too much reviews. So, see, he's very impossible. So I'm just gonna fly up here, and I'm gonna end it off. So thank you, testificates, and I'll see you later.